What is up, Watch fam? Happy Monday and welcome to Rant&h. I am Christian from Theo and Harris, and today we're going to be jumping into Hublot and their sponsorship of Floyd Mayweather. Okay, a quick wristwatch check before we jump in. I am wearing an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak reference 4100, if that means anything to you, in yellow gold. This is a beautiful watch. It's extremely well built. It reminds me of something a drug dealer would wear, you know, a Pablo Escobar of sorts, or a Gordon Gekko. Either way, someone who is a conspicuous consumer. So I actually quite like that. But anyway, let's talk about Hublot. Floyd Mayweather. Keep calling him Money. In his most recent fight against Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather had Hublot right on his waistband, right in the trunks, in big letters. You certainly couldn't mistake who was sponsoring them. Obviously enormous, very clear branding on Mayweather. So I want to talk about what that means. What is Hublot? Should the people that are seeing this advertisement buy Hublot now? Does Hublot epitomize and represent the, raw success and just championship that is Floyd Mayweather? Good question. Answer, I think no. There are innumerable brands out there, whether that's, FP Journe or if you want to get, mainstream Patek Philippe or there's so many brands out there that epitomize that success more than Hublot does. Hublot is a marketing monster. Now, it's not to say that they haven't made some great watches before, some very interesting watches before. One of their biggest, moments of pride was that Big Bang Sapphire, the Unico. Interesting watch. I mean, that's a truly innovative case material. It's literally sapphire. But all in all, the brand has become kind of notorious in the watch community, the real, watch, geeks, for being pretty much so pedestrian. Not to say that the watches are bad, but the watches at $7,000 are $4,000 overpriced. At least that's how many watch geeks, do feel. When you understand the market, when you understand what $7 or $8 can get you, whether that's from Seiko or that's from Jaeger-LeCoultre or that's from Rolex, even, it's hard to say, yeah, I'm gonna go with the heavily marketed, kind of like tip of the iceberg bullshit. Brand. Okay, so we see what we're doing. We see that they're trying to make their brand synonymous with that level of success that Floyd Mayweather has. Is it working? Probably. I mean, Hublot is a private company, so I have no idea, whether or not it actually is working. But I think it is. I think that level of just in-your-face advertising, and it's not just a one-off. It's not they bought the space on his waistband and that's it. It's a large marketing partnership deal. It's a partnership deal with probably one of the most famous, certainly well-paid athletes of all time. And that partnership includes, yes, the waistband. It includes Floyd Mayweather's presence and social media promotion of the new Hublot boutique opening at Caesar's Palace. This is Floyd Mayweather posting photos of him with his, $1 million, Hublot. This is Floyd Mayweather wearing $2 million Hublots to events. This is consistent. This is, real persistent marketing. And although, I don't like Hublot, pretty, all in all, I'm sure there are some that I find interesting, but all in all, I don't like the brand. I have to respect what they're doing. It's very, very similar to a topic I dove into a month or two back. It was Breitling and the Bachelorette. Now, what Breitling did was they tried to make their brand synonymous in the same way that Hublot is doing with Floyd Mayweather. They're trying to make their brand synonymous through, repetitive and consistent plugs on the Bachelorette with love. With this is how you treat the person you love, with a Breitling. And it worked. I don't know if you guys watched The Bachelorette. I'm sure most of you didn't, but Rachel Lindsay, who was the Bachelorette, in the most grandiose of ways, gifted one of the guys she loved and went on to marry this Breitling Navitimer. Millions of people, particularly women, that are very eager to be the Bachelorette and very eager to to just absorb and really just take the whole show in. And I want to go to Rioja now. Oh, I want to yodel. Oh, I want to get a Breitling when I get married. Or I want to give that to my husband. That's what I should do. Because Rachel did it. So it does make sense. So these kinds of brand endorsements are great. I think that Breitling even did a better job than Hublot, which is great props for Breitling. But it just brings up that topic of these brands, watch brands, trying to react in the modern, market. And although Hublot isn't doing it in the most innovative of ways, I think Breitling's way was a little bit more, innovative and intelligent. That doesn't mean that Hublot is not going to win at it. Hublot is, like I said, very aggressively and persistently associating themselves with something that the mass market probably is going to gobble up. Now Hublot, after this fight, is probably worth more in the hearts and the minds and ultimately in the pockets of thousands, hundreds of thousands of, not just Americans, people all over the world that watch that fight and say, oh, what's Hublot like? I wonder what that is. Why did Mayweather choose them of all people? Sure, they paid them, but he really loves them. He wore the watch. Maybe that's what I should get when I have 10 grand. It's just going to work. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Rant&h. I hope you did enjoy it. Hublot, props to you. I don't like you very much, but damn, I've got to respect you. Thank you guys so much for watching, guys. Do not forget to check out the watches in the watch shop at theoandharris.com tomorrow, bright and early.